My name is Raj and my student ID is 2150711953. Today I'm doing the question number 3, that is provide two mathematical and two non-mathematical examples of relation. Each of them should be distinct and we have a different set of properties to each other. So here comes my example number 1. In this example I have taken s equal to 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4. This is the perfect example of a reflexive because we have every a element for 1, 2, 3 and 4. While talking about the symmetric properties, it is symmetric because we do have the case for a comma b belongs to R and b comma a belongs to R. Antisymmetric, it is antisymmetric because we do not have a case where a comma b and a is not equal to b. That means for every a comma b we have a equal to b, and this condition is not satisfied, and just because of that reason it is an antisymmetric. Coming to the transitive, it is a transitive because it satisfies the condition if a comma b and b comma c where a equal to b equal to c. This condition is clearly proved by in this example, so it is a transitive property. Coming to the example number 2, here I have taken R set equal to the subsets of 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 4. It is not reflexive because we do not have a comma a for all a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have any 1 comma 1 or 2 comma 2 or 3 comma 3 or 4 comma 4, and that's the reason it is not reflexive. Coming to the symmetric, it is not symmetric because we do not have any symmetric for this subset, like 1 comma 2 we don't have any 2 comma 1, for 2 comma 3 we don't have any 3 comma 2, and for 3 comma 4 we don't have any 4 comma 3, and that's the reason it is not a symmetric property. Coming to the antisymmetric, it is antisymmetric for every a comma b because we don't have a b comma a, and this because we don't have any 2 comma 1 with a 1 comma 2 or any 3 comma 2 or 4 comma 3, and just because of this reason we can prove that it is an antisymmetric property. Coming to the transitive, it is not transitive because we do not have any 1 comma 3 for 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3. That means we don't have any set which is common with subset number 1 and subset number 2, and that is 1 comma 3, and hence just due to that reason it is proved that it is not a transitive property. The last two examples were the mathematical. Now coming to the non-mathematical examples, I will take an example for the taller than. I'm exactly as tall as myself. I'm taller than Bob and Bob is taller than Mary. Here in the question, like, there is no one written that I am taller than Mary. Now coming to the reflexive property, it is not a reflexive property because we don't have any case for a comma a for that is a equal to myself, Bobby and Mary. That proves like I am not equal to Bob, like my height is not equal to Bob, and Mary, and because I'm tallest than all, so it is not reflexive property. Coming to the symmetric, it is not symmetric as we do not have any comparison with myself and Mary. In the example, it is clearly shown that I am taller than Bob and Bob is taller than Mary, but it is nowhere written that Bob is not taller than me, or the Mary is not taller than Bob, and because that it is not a symmetric property. Now coming to the antisymmetric property, it is antisymmetric because I am the tallest among all, whereas Mary is the shortest among all, and Bob is neither taller than me and shorter than Mary, and that's the reason it proves that it's an antisymmetric property. It is not a transitive because we don't have any statement regarding like Bob can't be taller than me and I am taller than Mary, because it doesn't have the complete information regarding that. It can be proved that it is not a transitive property. My second example is richer than. In the question it is Ella is richer than Xavier, but Xavier is not richer than Anjali. Anjali is richer than Ella and Anjali is richest among all. So coming to the part, it is now coming on the reflexive property. It is not reflexive as it does not match the conditions for A comma A for where A equal to Ella, Xavier and Anjali. Symmetric property, it is not symmetric because we don't have all the sufficient comparisons. For example, Ella is richer than Xavier, but it is nowhere mentioned that Xavier is not richer than Ella. For a property to be a symmetric property, it is compulsory to mention that Xavier is not richer than Ella. Antisymmetric, it is an antisymmetric property because Anjali is the richest while Xavier is not rich among all, while Ella is richer than Xavier and not more rich than Anjali, and that's the reason it's an antisymmetric property. Transitive, it is a transitive property because all the comparisons between Ella, Xavier and Anjali are made, such as Ella is richer than Xavier and Xavier is not richer than Anjali, while Anjali is richer than Ella and Anjali is richest among all, and just due to that reason it is a transitive property.